teaching a variety of things, starting with Just Begin Watercolor and a wet felting class that has 2 or 3 different versions, and a class on Mandalas, which is a little bit different, a little more introspective, a little less artsy. So I'm really looking forward to teaching here, especially because there's an opportunity to do so many different things. I will be really interested to see how it works with the students in the community that come to take the classes, and I'm hoping that we have some new level of connection because we're all still beginners. I do have more experience with the watercolor class, but again, just teaching the Just Begin watercolor for those of us who've never had a watercolor brush in your hand. And the felting class, really anyone who's ever done crafting, knitting, crocheting, likes working with fiber would probably find that really fun. And once you learn the basics, you can do so many things with it. The mandala class, though, is really probably my favorite because it takes our creativity and uses it as a vehicle for listening within. You know, I think that the whole idea of Just Begin really appeals to me because I'm not a professional artist. That my background is more of seeking creative outlets and stumbling into artistic endeavors. So for me, the whole process of engaging with art and creativity is just for fun. And I have been the beginner over and over and over again. So I know what it's like, and I hope that through Creator Space, really more people will say, well, there's no harm in trying, let's just try it. If you can just muster up the courage to begin, you'll be surprised what it leads to. I'm passionate about exploring. So not just art, just life, exploring life. I'm inspired by big ideas, by new perspectives. So in the sort of philosophical, spiritual side of things, I'm inspired by those new ideas and new approaches and new perspectives. In creativity and art making of any kind, I am inspired by color. I can be walking anywhere through the mall and see some color that just makes me want to go home and paint because it was such an interesting combination. But really nature, the colors in nature, you can just never get tired of it. There's just inspiration all around. I guess people inspire me. I think my basic philosophy of life is it's a mystery, and it's just a fabulous puzzle to try to explore. Life is short. We need to just love every minute of it, and there's so much to learn, so much to do, so many opportunities. We just can't waste time doing things we don't want to do. And we need to spend all the time we can just doing what brings us joy. And people will say that's Pollyanna, that's not realistic, and I would disagree. I think it's possible to earn a living and take care of ourselves mentally and physically and take care of our friends and family and our communities doing what we love. So my philosophy of life is probably, if it feels good, do more of it. When I first heard about Creator Space, I was just blown away because it felt like the timing was so perfect. I've had interest in art and creativity, but never for the purpose of becoming a true artist. For me, it was always about the experience and the process. And to me, Creator Space recognizes that every person is innately creative. And this is a way to explore that and enjoy that. But I think Creator Space is realizing and helping the community, I hope, to realize that creativity is in all of us and it's what we need to move this world forward. So, oddly enough, developing your own sense of creativity through, even if it's through an artistic pursuit, but maybe it's through creating a new business or cooking or gardening. tapping into your own creativity spills over into the rest of your life. And then solving your problems more creatively becomes a natural thing. So the more we can, as a world, as a community, honor the creativity in every person and encourage it, I think we're just going to help all four corners, not all four corners, we're going to help the whole world. And I am so thrilled that Creator Space is starting this movement, as you said on your website, hoping to start a movement, and I really hope that that's true. It's so different for me than just signing up for a painting class somewhere, which has its place, and I've done that over and over, and I love that. But Creator Space has a whole extra level of awareness and intentionality around it that makes it unique, and I think it can't help but succeed.